How to record a YuJa video using browser capture. Hey everyone, in this video I want to show you how to record a YuJa video using browser capture. Now I have two reasons for why I want us to use YuJa. So number one, regardless of the marketing course that you're taking with me, one of our learning objectives is to develop oral and written communication skills. So the creation of videos allows you to do that. And then YuJa, well, it's already integrated into Canvas. It allows you to create a video like I'm doing right now, where I can share a screen or just do a video or even just do audio. So it's really useful. And I'm using Discussion One as the platform for that because Discussion One is typically one of the very first activities that we complete, right? And this allows you to use the tool, practice using the tool so that you can create some kind of video, in this case, an introduction about yourself. So very low stakes. Now, with that said, let's get started. The first thing is to log in. I was like thinking, what is the next step? The first step is to log into Canvas using your Athens State credentials and then go to YuJa once you're logged in. And in YuJa, when you first get on there, you're going to see your media library. So this is only visible to yourself unless you've shared certain documents. And as you can see, you could also organize by folder, or everything will be just dumped right there based on however you're sorting it. So in my case, it's um it shows the latest videos first, and then it looks like it's, I'm not sure how it's ordered um with the folders, but anyway, um I should also mention that you don't have to create your video using YuJa. You can certainly use something else. So like me, I'm using Zoom, for example, and in Zoom you can download that video and then upload it to YuJa. So going back to the YuJa library, here's that upload link. So I use Zoom as an example, but yeah, you could, if you created video using your tablet or phone, you could also upload that video file into YuJa. So in this video though, I want to show you how to use browser capture. So to get started, go to create recording, and then this create recording window will pop out, and you'll have two options to record. One is software capture. So this one involves installing software capture on your PC or Mac. So I don't want to mess with that. So I'm just going to use browser capture, which, as the name suggests, uses your internet browser to create a recording. In my case, I'm using Google Chrome. So once you choose that, click on start. And then now, like, hey, now it's showing you a few more options here. If you have a microphone choice, this is where you could choose the microphone. So in my case, I'm going to use that. And then for the camera, if you have more than one camera connected to your computer, this is also where you can choose that. Or if you don't want to show yourself, you could click on the camera icon and then it'll turn it off. You can turn it back on again. And then if you want to share your screen, then this is where you can click on present, and then it'll give you different options on what you can share. You could do it by Chrome tab. So in my case, I'm using Google Chrome. So it's asking me, well, you have these tabs open. Which one do you want to share? Or you could do it by window, which would be like a application window. So if you have not internet, I was gonna say Internet Explorer, but I think I was just watching a video about that. But yeah, if you have a browser, you could choose to share that particular browser, or if you have Word going, you could just share Word. And then entire screen would be just showing, well, the entire screen. And if your setup is anything like mine, so right now I have 3 screens, so it'll ask you to choose from one of those three, like so. So I got 3 different screens going. In my case, I'll just share, I don't know, this discussion one. Let's do that. And then once you're ready, once you made your choice, you can click on share. So now when I record the video, let me go back here. When I record the video, it will record me, like just myself, and then also the screen that I'm sharing. And the last thing to pay attention to, now it's not a big deal if you forget, because you could always rename your file, but this film strip looking icon, if you click on that, this will give you an option to change the title, because otherwise it'll be just the default. As you see here, it'll just say my event on Wednesday, which might work in many cases, but to stay organized, it's helpful to use something more descriptive. So in this case, we'll just say how to record a YuJa video. And then I'll let you play around with the other options. So like if you created folders, you could select where to save that. Okay, let me save this. So once you're ready, then you can click on start recording. It'll give you a countdown. Then it will tell you go. And then now you can start recording. You can say, this is it, this is this, that is that, this is my presentation. Thank you so much. And then when you're done, you can click on stop recording. Or if anytime during the recording that you need to pause, you could pause the video and then resume when you're ready. And then once you're done, you can click on stop recording. And then it'll process the video. And once it's ready, you can watch the video so you can see how well you did, or you could start a new recording, or you could go to my media. And once it's finished cooking, then it's just a matter of looking at the rest of the instructions on how you can share that YuJa video.